Hi everybody! So today we're doing a 5-minute natural makeup tutorial. Now with only 5 minutes to do your makeup, you really want to simplify your makeup routine. My tip for that would be to choose your 5 products that you cannot live without. For me, that is my foundation, my eyeshadow, my eyebrows, some mascara and a blush. And obviously here and there you can throw in an item or two. Now please keep in mind that this look does take 5 minutes. It took a little bit long in the video because I'm explaining everything to you. So this is me without any makeup on. As you can see, I do have a little bit of pigmentation, which I'll cover in just a second. So my face is moisturized and I've got a sunscreen on. My sunscreen is a primer and a sunscreen in one, which is wonderful for my 5-minute makeup. So our first step is going to be to do foundation. I love doing a tinted moisturizer. I'm just going to decant some on my hands. Now when we do foundation, you want to start from the center of your face and move outwards. I'm just going to do little dots in the center of my face. Please always remember to put foundation in the bottom of your neck here, just to make sure we've got an even cover. And then I'm just going to start blending it. I love using my fingers with this specific foundation. As I said, it's actually a tinted moisturizer, so it's very moisturizing, and I just find it blends in really well with my fingers. Make sure you get it right into the hairline. And a tiny bit more on the cheeks here. Yeah, I find if I use a brush with this foundation, it tends to look a little bit streaky, so my fingers do absolute wonders. Perfect. I'm just going to go until everything is smooth and there's no foundation visible on my skin. Great. So next step is our concealer. I'm going to do a color corrector first. As I mentioned, I do have some pigmentation. So I'm putting my color corrector on first. We always do concealer on the inner corner of the eye and just some color corrector to get rid of the blue underneath the eye. And I've got some pigmentation spots here and there. And then I'm just going to do my concealer over that, just basically mixing it in, just dabbing it on. Oh, and don't forget about the corners of the nose. We all usually have some red on the corners of our nose. Once the product's on there, I'm just going to come and use my fingers again and just blend it in. Perfect. Yeah, and just make sure that there's no lines visible, that everything just melts into, foundation melts into concealer, concealer melts into foundation. Great, I'm happy with that. Next step's going to be our eyeshadow. This is my absolute favorite brush. It's a 217 from MAC. I find it so versatile, and you'll see why. So first I'm just taking a light color and I'm going to put it in the ball of my eye, or on the ball of my eye, which you can see is this area here. Grab a bit more. That area there. Same brush, just cleaning it off on my towel. Now I'm using like a warm brown, matte warm brown color. Got some nice product on my brush, and I'm just going to go underneath my eyes, like that. I'm not going all the way to the inner corner. It's nice to leave the inner corner bare. Then we're going to focus most of the color to the outer corner of the eye. Same brush again, just give it a quick wipe on my towel. And we're just going to come and blend that color in. Just make sure that there's no hard lines. Everything goes soft and blended. Oh, this brush is beautiful. Look how beautifully it blends. There you go, I'm happy with that. Next step is my eyebrows. I love using a brow gel. I find it looks really natural for an everyday makeup look. And I'm just softly brushing it on. You can see that my eyebrows are a bit sparser to the outer corners. So I do just focus a bit more time making sure that I fill that in. And just brushing it over until I am happy with the amount of cover. Like that's perfect. There you go. Then it's time for our blush. Now my blush is like it's got a nice sheen to it. Sorry. Nice sheen to it, and it's a nice coral color. Now when we apply blush, you want to smile ever so slightly and just do it on the apples of your cheeks. And this side, soft smile, apples of the cheeks. Now as an extra, I am going to apply a bit of bronzer. So I'm just going to have my bronzer and just do quick in the hollows of the cheeks. A little bit on the temples. Oopsie, a bit of foundation. And then we're going to go on the jawline. Perfect. I always leave mascara for last, which is this mascara. My absolute favorite volume flash. It's been my favorite for years. I'm going to teach you my trick with mascara in a separate video, but just because it's going to take a bit of time to explain. But for now, just get a lot of product on those lashes. You want to get right into the roots. I'm looking down just so that I don't get any product on my eyelids. Get it in the inner corner. And then I'm going to come with my second brush. And I'm just going to come and lengthen and separate. Like that, perfect. I like focusing more on the outer corners of my eyelashes. I find it really opens up the eyes. So you'll see I just go over the corners a little bit more. And then we do our bottom lashes. Also just focusing quite a bit on the outer corners. Like that. There you go, just a little bit over the top again. And that's basically my look done. Now if you want to add eyeliner or whatever your favorite products are, feel free to adapt this to suit your everyday makeup look that you prefer. And then when I get into the car, I keep a tinted lip balm. This is the one I'm using at the moment. And as I jump into the car, I just quickly pop in a little bit of color. And that's basically it.